when I first built this, I had those logs, right there, with those guys. And it was like boom, 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 boom. But once the water came on, those logs look funny next to these guys when they're like this next to each other. Not when they're like this. This actually looks okay. But this way, it looked really, really weird. So I've replaced it all with sand, just regular old sand. And those oak wood slabs. And I think that looks pretty good in there. Gives it a little character. Along with the sandstone. And I took my boat around and just went out in the water and looked at it from a whole bunch of angles. Where's the sun at? Yeah, let me see if that boat's still over there. Cruise around. I'll cruise around a con. Is there a boat nearby? I know I had a boat around here somewhere. And that's another thing I want. There it is. I want to build a little dock. Whoop. Okay. Cruise out here. We got a little bit of time. So yeah, when I went cruising, there's that little island over there I told you about. And there, if you look closely, you can see the Guardian Shrine. Not going that way. But coming back, look at that. You know, it just kind of fits right in. Like right at the right level. You can hardly tell it's a structure at all. As opposed to the eventual mob spawning. Oh. I like that. Okay. Let me come over here and dock up over on this side for a minute. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's get rid of this center row. And I'm going to leave one there just in case I change my mind later. Because, I mean, what are we really talking about here? Just a couple of trees. Alright, so let's give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the edge. 1, 2. And we'll give them 7 from this edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 between each. Yeah, that'll be enough for those two. Alright, so we'll see how those go. And if they don't grow, they won't grow. Then I'll know that they might need a little bit more dirt. But I don't see why. And what do we got there? 23 on each side. This is 24 long, so... Oh, and there's one more. Well, I'll just plant it there for now. Okay, so we'll let that stuff grow. Look how pretty that is. Alright, I'm going to finish putting up these torches, and it'll be all lit up. And if you guys ever want to play, let me know. I'll convert this into an online world, and we'll go do that. Or we can start over with a new seed, just because I know where one thing is doesn't mean you wouldn't find it either. That was pretty close to the island anyways, so I wouldn't say I know where any particular ore sets are either. I just dug one plunge line and strip mined, so it's no big deal. So if you guys want to do that, let me know. Hey Guildies, welcome back. I've made some decisions, done some things off camera here. It's a beautiful sunrise, so checking things up over the horizon. I took a boat out and decided to kind of investigate that small island I saw off in the distance over here, as well as the one over there that was desert with acacia trees, and over here is desert as well. But what I ended up doing is I took a boat and went sailing, and I thought I was just going to go around a small little island. But that thing over there turns out to be a really, really big chunk of desert landscape. And beyond it is acacia trees and whatever biome that is. And there's also a plains biome, so there's plenty of sheep over there. I might be able to get my second bed made. I didn't vanquish any of the sheeps because I have shears back here at the home fort. I just need to grab them. And there's also a village over there, so that could be quite helpful later on too. So I kind of put a stall on this. I might use this for something else and go someplace significantly different from my spawn chunks, probably over there and out that way for a mob spawner. This will end up being an iron village spawner thing. So what I'm going to end up doing is probably taking some villagers and getting them all the way over here and making them start spawning iron golems, which will turn into iron for me so I can do all types of things later on. But because I went over there and went and sailing around the whole thing, I come to find out I decided to pop up onto it, and I ran and I ran and I ran, and I found a desert temple. I haven't investigated it. I'll probably go do that here in a little bit. And all of that is connected. All that stuff around here to the other side, that was all connected. So I decided that instead of that bridge I was talking about going that way, I think I will make a bridge that goes from here to there. Those two are the closest points. But if you go out this way, by the time you get to a 90-degree turn, there's something else even farther away, so that might be straight. But I don't know if I want a huge mega straight structure. I think I want it to kind of go once, and then go long ways, and then go once again. So I think what I'm going to do is have... Or do I want to come it off the back? No, because I kind of want that to have a view over there. So I think I'm going to come up here. I think I've decided to turn that into a little boat dock area right there. That little lee between the two islands. Come over here. I'll go out a long ways. Out. Alright. And I think it's going to be made out of wood. Do I take an initial line out there in cobblestone or dirt, though, and then build around it? Yeah, I think I do. So what I'm going to do is grab some raw material, make an outline similar to those of the path I'm going to want it to take, and then I'll take a look at it from there. In the meantime, since I am going to make it out of wood instead of stone, or am I? That's a lot. I'd have to mine up a lot of stone. Well, let me make a plumb line just out of something cheap like cobblestone or something real fast. And those trees are coming along. The acacia trees grew in that center portion. So that kind of happened as well. Their leaves are commingling a little bit with the oak leaves, but that's all right. I'm only concerned about that because when you chop down the trees and they start to decay, sometimes the leaves that are commingled don't decay. That makes sense. All right, what time is it? Noon. What am I doing? Getting a generic block to go explore with. All right, so let me go do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so over here is the bridge that I've kind of outlined, and that is 32 out, and then 4 stacks of 64, and it ended up running right into a nice little section of the receiving island. So I went ahead and, well, what I did was I made this first plumb line, right? And then I went out there and went across. And then once I got over there, I realized that if it was 8 wide there, here, if it was 8 wide here, it was going to run right into the edge of an island over there, an island bit. I say island, but it's really a peninsula of that giant island. And aren't all things islands, really? Anyways, so then I came back over here and I've decided to make it 8 across and go off there. It'll be 3 lanes on either side, make it like a legitimate little highway. And I might make the center rail. So I might make the center rail. I'll make these walking lanes all the way there, and I'll make this a rail line for that time when I finally do get the villagers to rail over here. That's the easiest way, I think, to move them. Once they're in a minecart, they kind of sit right in it until they're ready to go somewhere. So I can bring them over here, and then I can stair-step them up all the way up to 100 and drop them into a hopper holder. I say hopper, but I meant to say a little thing that I would dig out for them up there, or create up there, a bucket, if you will, a people bucket. And they'll sit there and do whatever they're going to do there until I build an iron foundry of some sort. I have to go hit up that, Tango Tech guy. He knows what's up. He can make some iron foundries. I don't need a lot. I'm not trying to produce enough iron to take care of a server of, I don't know, however many people he takes care of on that server. But man, the iron foundry stuff he makes drops several hundred, if not 1,000 pieces of iron an hour, and I don't think I would need quite that much. But better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So that might be coming down the pipe. So this is what this is. This is going to be the bridge, 8 across and going off, and the outer edges are going to be the pillars and cables. So this will be flat, 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 and then right here we'll start cabling up. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So all the way down over there on both sides. Right? No. Oh, okay. There's something I didn't think about. I'll have to... Well, on that side, it runs straight into it, so I don't have to worry about it. But over here, because of this, I will have to worry about it. So what I'll probably do is make this a run of flat land, and then this is where the support pillars will start to go. And I'm going to have to dive down into the water using the torch for air technique, I suppose, to build pillars underneath the standing arms, but that's a hurdle I'll cross when I get to it. I might just build the bridge as is first. We'll go from there. So there's villagers over there. I'm not anxious to get them going. The whole reason I was building this bridge was to get sand, so I could create my mob spawner with sandstone, smooth or chiseled. I don't know, but I kind of like that look, so I was kind of going to replicate it there. But now that I know that there are villagers that way, I'm less anxious. I had originally built this with the idea that eventually I might run into a village and put it in another quadrant of the spawn chunk, right? If you'll remember, my spawn chunk runs that way, and this way, and that way, right? X, Y, Z. Whoop. Okay. But, since that's there already, and I really only wanted the mob spawner so I can get experience and just have an enchanting the ability to enchant repetitively at my leisure. So that's something I'll do. But anyways, there's the bridge. The bridge is done. Not done, but I can get from here to there without jumping in a boat anymore, unless I fall off, which is not probable. I would call it unlikely, but as you can see, it's already happened once. It's not something I can't recover from pretty quickly. We'll cover that when I get to that. But now my concern is I need plenty of wood. I don't know how I'm going to decorate it. Am I going to do stone brick or something along the outside, and then wood along the inside, and acacia wood along the center. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is hop into a testing environment and take a look at some wood combinations and sandstone combinations and cobblestone and stone and brick and all the things that I have here, which is quite limited, and then we'll go from there. Maybe, can I put things on top of cacti too? There's cactus over there. I've never really I've never really utilized that for anything, to put some green into stuff, so who knows, maybe I'll do that. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm going to take a look at what I got and decide what I'm going to work on. Now I've got multiple projects to work on, so this will keep me busy. I'll go do one, get bored with it, come do the other, go get bored with it, come do the other one. As you can see, I've entirely torched the island. That was one of the projects I said I wanted to get done, and it's done. Alright, so now no mobs really spawn near at or around this island. And as I say that, did that guy just spawn right then? I saw him, but then did he just suddenly appear? Oh, shite. Alright. I got you. I know I had an iron sword. I was saving it because I got the mad skills. Okay, there's a cave down here. I need to go splunking. So that's something else I gotta do. Ugh, I gotta go splunking in this cave. Alright. So if I wanna clear out this island, I gotta go splunking, light that thing up. I don't remember. I must have just missed that with my plumb line. Actually, no, my plumb line probably goes down, 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 down. That pillar is where the cow farm you saw down there. I was hollowing it out and ran into that corner, so that's why it was, remember I was saying it was very jammed in. And my little storage area is underneath that little aspect. Okay. Let me figure out what I'm going to do next. I think I might do this splunking, get that out of the way and get that done with. You know what, let's see if we can do that right now. Get rid of this guy. He shouldn't blow up because he's in water. But he does sometimes. Alright, here we go. Down into this cave. With stairs there. I've already started into it. Why did I stop before? Oh yes, I remember. Let's see. Alright, get this place lit up. Oh, there's... Whoa. There's cave systems all over this place. Couple dead ends, yeah. As suspected. And that's just a hole coming in from the top of the island. Or somewhere. Alright, I'm disinterested in that. And look at that. Glitchy McGlitcherson. Alright, I'm not going to update anything around there. Just going to kind of give it a look-see, like I said, and then I'm going to get out of here, because there's nothing really in here. Just wanted to clear it out. Okay, what else do we got here? I gotta get rid of that. I hear them. Where are they? Okay, so that was just a minor cave. No problem. If I'd have found that earlier, I probably would have tried to dig out some of that stuff, but there's nothing there worth digging out. So, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Off we go. Alright. Back to our other project. Sun's going down. Oh, it's so pretty. What was I working on? Of the several items I'm working on. Torches done. Tree farm's ready to be chopped in a minute. Mob spawner is now going to be converted into an iron spawner. I will need a mob drop for experience for the enchanting I want to do. That bridge is there. That's 4 times 64. 256. Gotta find out how many arches I'm gonna want it to have. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to do, so I'll be back. I'm gonna put my thoughts together and figure out what I'm gonna finish up.